Okay, Capricorn. So when it comes to matters of the heart, you are no stranger to difficulty. You're no stranger to challenge. You are very realistic. You understand that love can be a battlefield. The Ten of Swords here with the expectations, hopes, and fears. I just feel that, you're not letting anyone pull the wool over your eyes anymore, Capricorn. You really have experienced a lot in love and romance. You can see here that someone has been very wounded. 10 swords. And even though I don't necessarily think that you guys are having a horrible time in relationship, it could also be the other pressures and also stresses from life have just kind of taken its toll, where you're just kind of burnt out. You're burnt out from life, from, responsibilities, from pressures. And this could be a culmination of over time, like a lot of these things that, we've all had painful experiences. So in love, relationship, your own emotions, traumas, it's like just over time, these issues have built up. And you're at this kind of point of no return, meaning that, Capricorn, you're a very practical, realistic person. And so maybe the tried and true ways that you used to think everything kind of worked, went by are being tested. You're kind of at this place where things are really going to start changing for you. Major changes are happening, and it could be occurring at a pace or a rate or a force that you don't even know what's going on. It's just happening. There could be a relationship, whether this is friendship, love, romance, where you're just at the point where enough is enough. You've had enough of these daggers and painful words, conversations, situations, whatever it is. It's a realization that it's time to let go. It's time to let go of a relationship that has not been working for some time. This has been going on for quite a while. We're at the 10. It's like, it's the straw that broke the camel's back. It could have been a relationship that was full of conflict or stress for you, or maybe it just did not make you very happy. And you're only willing to take so much. You can only humanly take so much. And there's a death of something. There's a death of either an idea, a mindset, a realization, a relationship, a friendship. And it can be stressful. But the positive here is that you can see there's a sunrise in the background. There's a dawn of a new day. There's something coming to life out of the death of whatever the situation has been. This is like the finale or the ending before the beginning of a new situation. It's marking a transition for you in relationships. And I feel that this is also psychological for you. And like I said, that's not an easy task to accomplish, Capricorn, because you work hard, you endure, you persevere. And so to take you to this next level, whether in your own mental, physical, or just relationship, you have to get to a certain point. You have to get to this 10 where you're ready for this change. You realize that this has served its course, it's served its function, and it's time to move on. The 10 of Swords is a goodbye. It's a severance. It's a cutting off. It's the end. And so you've just finally reached closure with someone. It could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But I just feel that you're really at the end of your rope and the end of your line with somebody. And even though this card looks painful, I feel that it's actually relief for you because you're finally getting released. You're very loyal, you're very committed. And if somebody did betray you or stab you in the back, or if it was just kind of nasty, this is actually going to set you free. Okay, so the obstacle or the challenge to be overcome. We have the Sun card, and it's in the reverse. The Sun is the sign of Leo. So we have some type of fire energy. It could be a Leo. It could be a Aries, Sagittarius. It's still a positive card, but it's just saying that things could be moving forward in your life, in your relationships, but you still might have these little subconscious worries in the background about it. It's like you're trying to let go and just enjoy yourself, because whatever you have done, you've put something behind you. So you're focused on this new person, this new relationship, this new attitude, and you're really trying. You're like, okay, I'm going to just have a positive attitude. I'm free from the situation, but there's still a little something in the background where even though you're trying to let go and enjoy yourself, there's a feeling of either fear or maybe even a touch of negativity. Maybe you have doubts that this new situation or moving on or moving forward is just too good to be true. You have to, the challenge here is going to not be negative or pessimistic, and do not sabotage your own happiness. If you're looking for an answer to a particular question with a relationship, this is either going to be a no, or it could even be not yet, that there's still more information that needs to be revealed to you, or certain things are not all in place yet, but with some effort, you're going to gain more clarity. I feel because we have a child here and it's in the reverse, whatever this is, just Capricorn, just the realization of life and the pain that it can bring. There's a loss of innocence with this card, and it can talk about inner child issues, that maybe what you have gone through, what you have endured, it's like your innocence, that childlike, faith, it's like you want to believe, but then you're like, but look at all these issues that I've experienced and gone through. And so you're really fighting, trying to not give in to any negativity or sadness. And just know that the sun is shining on you, Capricorn, that these kind of melancholy feelings will pass. This too shall pass. There will be a brighter day. The sun is shining on you. And the challenge here is to let your inner child out to play, to allow yourself to be free, to have fun. The other thing for some of you is that you're in a relationship and maybe things have started to cool off in the relationship, or maybe you're just feeling, I'm getting that you're feeling worn out. You're tired from something, Capricorn. I don't know if it's your realizations, you're kind of taking an inventory of your life, but maybe just the intensity of being in a new partnership, or dating, or a current relationship, it's exhausting. It's a lot of work. This can be because it's Leo. There can be competition or even envy in the relationship, as who's more successful, that type of thing. But there's too much work and maybe not enough play. And I feel like that's going to be the challenge to overcome this month. So some of you, the realization or the outcome, I don't know why this card keeps coming up for people this month. So you're not alone, Capricorn. We have the Hangman in the reverse. Some of you are going to continue to try to make something work that just is not working, or it's a refusal to go within and do the inner work needed to get the answers that you're seeking. The Hanged Man, when you're in that position, it forces you to kind of gain your intuitive and spiritual messages. And so if it's in the reverse, I feel like there's going to be a temptation just to kind of work and ignore your intuition and spiritual side. Like the focus is going to be more absorbed and obsessed with the material world, making money, getting. It's like the inner voice can't compete with all these distractions and people pulling at you and your own sense of responsibility. But, what I'm getting is that you've obviously severed a situation, but there's lessons that the universe is trying to teach you. And so you want to grasp onto those lessons, or at least listen, because if not, the Hangman in reverse is just kind of like a card that the lessons are going to keep coming back around until you're ready to hear, until you're ready to listen. And you really can't force that. I've been in that situation before where it doesn't matter how many times people tell me what I should do. I'm just not ready. I just wasn't ready. And it's like, yeah, I'd have to keep going around in a circle like a gerbil and a hamster wheel. But sometimes that's necessary. We're not ready until we're ready. It can also be for some hanging on to a relationship that's not working because it's too much work to either get out of it or to sort it out. And this could be the situation that you're in, whether it has severed or it's going to be severed, but maybe you're tired, Capricorn. Like I just get that you're tired. You want to be positive, you want to move things forward, but it's too much work and trouble to get out of the situation now, or to be still enough to kind of hear more information. Maybe you just have too much on your plate. But the Hangman reversed is kind of fighting yourself or fighting your own inner voice in one way or the other. And, don't let that get you down. Don't, there are good things for you, good things in your relationship, good things, coming for you. And so don't feel like you're stuck. Life is constantly in motion, and if this has been stressful or you've just kind of lost faith in this relationship or what's coming and that it will never get better, this too shall pass. This is a time to strive for acceptance, letting go, and searching for inner peace, that's going to be the answer. So I feel that Capricorn, you are, the universe is definitely working on your behalf. It may be needing to kind of reinforce messages to you. I do feel that you're making breakthroughs, but people can only handle so much at once. So I do feel that, a lot is changing in your life. Okay. And it's moving you forward. So even if it doesn't feel like it is, know that it is, and that, love and guidance is surrounding you, and that you can trust and listen to your inner voice, and it's going to give you the wisdom and direction that you need. So I really hope this reading has helped you. If it has, I would so appreciate for you to like and subscribe to the channel. That's going to make sure you get all the messages, the tips and tools on how to manifest and be your highest and best self.